Okay, so we're back, and now I'm going to rip out the siding and see how that goes. It shouldn't be too difficult. It's pretty straightforward when it comes to removing things, because there's really no mess ups that you can have with it. So I am going to take my extremely over-engineered measuring tape and measure just to see how many I'm going to need. These slats, there we go. So this piece, and this piece are actually just one whole solid piece. So, and it comes in 16 foot measurements when it comes down to it. So I don't think that only one will work, because it does split right at that vent cap. So that said, it should actually be two pieces. Plus I have another piece that I'm going to be replacing on my back patio door, because the patio door has unfortunately also had a bunch of issues, and I'm going to have that replaced before I have the house painted as well. So let's see where it goes. Okay, so this is the piece I'll be measuring right here, all the way down. Move out of the way. And I'm going to measure it to halfway. So do you see this right here? Pointing at it, or trying to. That's called a lattice. And that lattice covers the seams up on the siding. And in order to properly measure, I'll be grabbing my incredibly over-engineered tape measure that I didn't have any business buying several years ago, and measuring this out. And then also under here, it's going to come to about halfway under this trim, and that should give me a better idea of how many pieces that I actually need to buy. I'm thinking I'll be needing 2, possibly 3, but the 3 seems a little excessive to me. So anyways, so this is my super over-engineered tape measure. I think that's just going to be backwards for you, sorry. You can turn it on, and it's got a, you can't really see it, but it's got a laser, and that laser goes level to wherever you're measuring, so you can see. And then, so if we put it on the 4, it shows you 4 inches. I don't know, that's backwards for you. Anyway, so let's see where we can get. Well, it's mostly good, but the good news is it's so over-engineered that even though I can't see what it says now, and I can't save the measurement like I would want to, it does. Oh, just kidding, I just gotta push the button. So it's 11 feet 11 inches. Yeah, 11 feet 11 inches. And so what I'll do is buy 2 boards for sure, because they come in 16 feet, and then I will go measure my door just to make sure that I don't need a 3rd one, but it can mess up. So, well, like I said, I haven't really used this a whole lot, but so it's backwards for you, but this is my latest measurement right here, 11 feet 11 inches and 3/8. But yeah. There, that makes it a little easier. Yeah, then we'll go to Home Depot and see about getting 2 more boards and go from there. So I made a mistake. I realized that I needed to keep this in landscape mode for the whole duration of the video, and I forgot to do that. So I've already installed it's called a truck bed extender, and it makes it so that my 5-foot bed of my truck will become more like 10 feet, which makes it so that I can actually overlap the 16-foot siding piece over the top of my truck with the help of ratchet straps. So I've rigged this piece of red on here, hoping that it'll act somewhat of a cautionary piece for oncoming drivers that'll pull up behind me and inevitably traffic. I do need to secure this, which I was going to do when I realized that I need to do this in landscape mode, so I'm going to do that now and then come back. Okay, so I've secured the bolt in, and now I just need to take this little clip and put it on there. This is a safety precaution to make sure that this doesn't come off during a drive. So now that is all secured, and this is what it's going to look like from the back. So that's pretty visible, and we'll go from there. So we got it home. 3 pieces of siding with the extender to make it so it would go. Okay, so we're gonna unload it, and Erica's helping me. Alright, so we got it unloaded and put down. So now I'm going to disassemble my truck and put it away.